Hello everybody, General here. Today we're going to be making netherite boots. So where do we start, right? So I'll show you how what we needed to do, the steps required to make the previous versions of the boots, right? So we made the diamonds, we made the leather, we made the iron, and of course the gold as well. Now the netherite is a little bit different, right? Because there is an extra step. So what did we need for the other ones? Well, we needed a crafting table made of wood. So that would go out here. We'd get wood from here, and then we'd get wood from there, and then we'd come back here. We'd get wood, and we'd come back here. We'd come back here. What we then do, Tinginim, is we'd access this. We'd then we've got what's called a gold, diamond ore, and iron ore. That's what you mine from underground. Once you get that, you then come back here, and you'll need a furnace, of course. How do you make the furnace? Well, first of all, I'll show you how to make a crafting table. So with the wood that we've acquired, you click on here, and you get oak planks. Those oak planks, what are you going to be doing? You're going to use those oak planks, 1, 2, 3, 4, to get your crafting table, which is right here. Now, with this crafting table, it will show you everything, right? And you're going to need netherite, right? You're going to need netherite ingots. So what you do is this. You're going to use 4 gold, 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. So, and we've got our netherite ingots. So now what we're going to be doing, right, is we've already crafted the furnace. So the furnace is right here. In case I didn't explain how you craft that one, you do this. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got our furnace. That's right here. Now with this furnace, right, you've got all of these diamond ores that I explained earlier, which had to mine them underground, or sometimes you can find them on caves in caves in the surface. You've got your coal ore already, also, which explains how we got this. What you can also do, guys, is if you don't have coal, you can always use charcoal as well. Now, what are we going to do, right? So, for example, we've got our diamond ore. If we place it here with the core in the middle in our furnace, it starts to cook it. As you can see the fire there, you can see the diamond ore and the coal ore there. And on your right, you can see the diamonds. So once it cooks it, it'll give you a piece of diamond. With that piece of diamond, we then come back to our crafting table. And this is what we're going to do, right? We're then going to make our diamond boots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once we've done that, guys, we then come over. We select our diamond boots. However, guys, remember there is an extra step. This extra step requires us to actually do something else in order to be able to then craft that table, right? So what do we need? We're going to need a smithing table. How do we make a smithing table? Well, we're going to use 4 planks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back down here. And then what we're also going to be doing is we're going to be needing some iron ingots right there. We do 1, 2. And guys, there we have it. We've got our smithing table. Now we come over to our smithing table, right? And what are we going to be needing? We're going to be needing iron ingots, netherite upgrade. It shows you the picture right here. Netherite ingots. You're then going to be needing also whatever armor it is, whichever armor it is that you are trying to obviously use to then make the netherite armor out of. So for example, we've got our diamond boots. By the way, guys, it can only work with diamonds. If you've got any iterations, the gold, the iron, it doesn't actually work with it. So it has to be diamond. Now, once you've got that, you then want to get the final piece of equipment which we crafted, which is the netherite ingot. Place it there. Ladies and gentlemen, what do we have? Boom. I love the sound as well. I'm sure you do too. Sounds so metallic. So then you're gonna go over to it right here. And then what are you gonna be doing? You're gonna go over to your all right. I probably shouldn't do that part. I mean, I can show you, but I've already got the armor on. So technically, I've already got, as you can see here, I've already got the netherite armor, and there's 4 here, but I've already got it on. So basically, you put it on the character, and I'm sure by now we all know what armor does, right? But in case we don't, armor acts as like a layer of protection, right? So basically, what it does is when you get attacked, struck, an arrow, an arrow is being fired at you. It's obviously supposed to come in contact with the armor first before it does with your flesh, because humans are very delicate. If it gets you on the head, dead. If it gets you in the chest, bleed out, dead. Penetrate the heart, dead. So it acts as like a layer of protection, and you always want that. And it shows you the numbers over here as well. So +3, +6. It's actually a lot higher than the previous iterations. Like for example, the gold boots, you've got +3, +2. You got +3, +3, +1. A couple more, 3 more points more than the other ones. So guys, this is how we make the netherite boots, the extra step. And guys, now I've made the netherite armor, I've made the diamond armor, I've made the iron armor, the gold, the copper, and of course the leather. So that completes the armor pathway, if that's the best word for it, basically. And guys, it's been a blast. It's been great. Now we're going to be making something else, maybe doors, maybe stairs. Once we make as many of those, and of course, every iteration of whatever it is we can make in Minecraft, we then move to other games. It could be God of War. It could be what other great games are out there. It could be Spider-Man. It could be GTA, a big one out there. Just a bunch of great games, a bunch of great things that I'd love to be part of and share with you guys my experiences. For those who have been there from the very beginning, love it. Keep coming through, supporting me so that I can make more contents like this. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Love it. I love doing this. And guys, if you like what you see, like, comment, and most important, subscribe. And I'll see you all in another episode. Love you. Ciao.